That's what we call a really quick buck pass. Okay, thank you everyone for coming tonight. It's really great that you're here, and it is absolutely fantastic that we have Anthony with us this evening. Who else should we have in Goulburn on St Patrick's Day but Anthony Albanese? And I'm sure maybe Carmel could find some Irish heritage there, but, you know, he can do it by default. Carmel Mary, that's right. So we have had the most fantastic campaign. And the reason why it's been so fantastic is because of all of the volunteers who've signed up. I cannot believe that we've got 127 volunteers registered with the campaign. Thank you so, so much. And we've got our champion caller here tonight. Linda, where are you? Where are you? Linda there, sitting at the back. You know, today they clogged up nearly 800 calls, the callers. Now, how good is that? And just a most amazing effort. Thank you, Linda. We really do appreciate it, that she kind of leads the charge for all of us. And we've had 27 community meetings or forums or events, and we've had 15 stalls, shows and markets. It has been an unbelievably busy campaign, and we're down to 10 more sleeps. So I saw tonight when we were finishing up coming here tonight, there were still 4 people on the pre-poll in Goulburn. That's never happened before as long as I can remember. That's nearly 40 years. I can't remember that we've been able to actually stick it to the libs like that ever before. So well done, everybody. And we've had this fantastic campaign because we've just had so much support. I can't believe how fantastic was Dougie on Saturday night. That was a night that we will all remember. And we've had so much support. On Thursday we've got Tanya in Moss Vale for the cocktail party. We've had Ryan Park, Sophie Cotzes. We had Luke Foley at the Irish function in Sydney. We've had amazing support. And without that, I think we wouldn't have seen the kind of campaign that we've been able to muster. So you kind of think, okay, you're doing this campaigning stuff and you think you're making a difference. And then I got an email last night from the president of the National Party here in Goulburn, and he says, well done, Ursula, last night. You were the best candidate at the forum, and my dad would have been really proud of you because he was a lifelong member of the Labor Party. This is the president of the Nationals, you know. And he said, what you said last night espoused Labor values and what we all know is really important for country communities. So I know we've got the Nats on side. I know we do. And Bob was trying to tell me today, you know, in the last election, 25% vote for the Nats. And we've only got to claw 5% of that, and we will not prove from here to kingdom come. And won't that be fantastic? And she's looking pretty sick. I had a text message this morning saying that she looked as white as a ghost wandering the streets of Yass with a coffee in her hand this morning, aimlessly, nobody talking to her, looking like she was a lost soul. And I think that's a bit how she felt last night at the forum, the candidates forum. She didn't gain any traction. She didn't sway anyone. She was rude, as she has been in all of the campaign, the candidate forums that you've witnessed. And she was so dismissive of people's concerns. It was quite extraordinary. And half of me thinks she might have nearly given up. Well, I thought so until this afternoon I had an anonymous email, as you do. Someone who cannot be revealed sent me an email from Prue's office where she has canvassed the local councils for any kind of announceable up to $1 million for next week, please. So she's actually looking to the councils to come with some projects for her to announce next week. And as I said at the Candidates Forum last week, this is just fairy dust. She's just sprinkling it around. It's 8 years too late. People realise that nothing for 8 years and all of this largesse in the last 3 weeks. People are not stupid. They understand that she's suddenly realised that she's in a vulnerable position. So we've got 10 days and we just got to keep it up right to the end, because I'm sure Albo can tell you that so many times we've got so close and then there's just a fall away at the end, and we just don't get there. But we can do it. I know we can do it. Everyone just stick with us as we go for the next 10 days. It'll be a very fast ride. We've got lots to do, and we're going to take inspiration from Albo tonight, who has been through some of the most amazing campaigning fights and seen some of the most amazing campaigning battles, and that's even in the Parliament, yet alone out in the community. So let's welcome Albo here. It's fantastic to have him here. We really appreciate all of the message. Having you here, Anthony, just tells us that you value all of us so much, and you value what